Thank you, GE Nicole and fellow Toastmasters, and especially Vishal. Vishal, thank you for sharing your story of your experience with Samsung. This, as a result of telling the story, I felt you definitely met the objectives for this particular project. I'll be sharing with you a couple areas that I thought you did well and a couple areas for you that I felt that you could work on in your future speeches. One of your strengths that I observed was your ability to tell this story without notes, and really telling a story really allows you to be able to do that because it's a personal experience that you're sharing with us. So again, the challenge will be continue to use that in future speeches as well. With the personal story, it was enhanced by use of I statements. So we definitely knew it was a story about you. And it's a story that we could relate to. So it's your personal experience, job related, something we can all relate to. I guess an area that I found distracting was a couple areas. Firstly, I noticed that you were swaying back and forth a bit, as well as the eye contact where you're looking around the room. And because you're online, for eye contact, my recommendation is just look straight at the camera, don't vary from it. When you come to the meeting and give a speech in person, we'll have some other challenges for you, but for now, just stare at the camera. The second area for moving back and forth, again, I suggest just moving your feet just a little bit further apart. That'll help to, I guess, have your posture a little more strong in one spot. I thought that your speech was well organized, was chronological, getting the job with Samsung, moving to South Korea, do the interview, the practice for the interview. A challenge for you going forward would be to enhance our ability to follow that order by making use of the stage. I applied for a job with Samsung. Eventually I got it. But I was asked to move to South Korea. So you're moving a little bit off to the right. And they asked me to do an interview. Okay, so I went, prepared for the interview. Eventually I got to the point where I gave the interview. I got some good responses. So just not really moving, but just moving a little bit around the stage just to visually help us move from one part of your story to the next. Doesn't have to be fancy, just a little bit of that extra movement. So overall, I thought to continue with your ability to present your story or speech without notes, using stories, and to continue to use your ability to have a well-organized speech. The challenge going forward would be to plant your feet, look at the camera, and to possibly move a little bit in the stage to indicate when you're moving from one part of your story to the next part of your story. So congratulations, Vishal, on completing one of your projects towards your level 3. So congratulations on doing that.